All right, here we go. Got the answer we were looking for. He wants them filleted. His brother man's gonna fillet them. They've been in the freezer for a little bit, as you can see on the end of there. A little bit brown. You want to get rid of all that. Being in the freezer. But they freeze the best when they're in the round like that.
Yeah, the skin and everything protects them.
Yeah.
These rib bones get really thin out on the end there. You kind of just cut right through them.
There, we got 1/2 off.
I'm going to trim this little bit off where the freeze has been on it. And we'll trim this end off. And the tip of the tail we'll trim off. Junior, is that what you wanted? Junior wanted a little piece of salmon. He's a fish lover.
And stake her up. Tomorrow we're gonna boil some shrimp. And then we'll probably boil some fish first and some shrimp, and cook it all kind of together. And it'll be delicious. Drizzle some melted butter over that. Maybe a little lemon.
Oh yeah. Do you want me to put this meat to meat in here?
Yeah.
So we've got this salmon in here already.
I could probably condense this a little bit.
Yeah, we'll tighten it up. You don't want to really put the skin to the meat because, you know, the skin sometimes has a little bit of slime on it, right? And
scales.
And scales. And if you're going to put meat on top of meat like this, you put it like this. We're going to put ice over this and have it ready for tomorrow. But then the next one, you would put scale side up against this.
Yeah, and the salmon have real, the scales come off super easy. So if you put it scale side to meat side too, you get that slime plus some scales on the meat, which it wouldn't kill you or nothing. And
it's not going to kill you. It's just
if you can keep it off of there, why not keep it off, right?
Right.
But yeah, we're just hanging around the homestead here. Feeding the chickens some scraps. You see the back 40 back there. The cover crops are coming in good for the winter time. There's radishes, oats, and winter rye in there, just to keep the ground from eroding. And then in spring, I think it's going back into soybeans. There's a big soybean field over there. It's just starting to turn. Leaves will be off in about a week or so. It's just starting to turn yellow. So. Yeah, my little garden there. Ain't much, but got some nice tomatoes on it. A few cobs of corn. Brother man is giving her on this side of the fish.
If I don't cut this close enough to the skeleton here and I waste a little bit of meat, I'll lose my job.
Right?
There's certain criteria you have to follow when you're cleaning fish, and if you start doing a poor job, you get fired. So I'm trimming a little bit of this meat off right here. It just looks a little bit like it's been in the freezer a little bit. We're going to trim that off. So. This is still a little frozen, and that makes it a little more difficult to fillet too when it's a little frozen.
Yeah, you can't really tell where the
your knife doesn't follow the bones like it does on a thawed fish, especially these fine rib bones on a salmon. So you can be doing this and mess up a little bit when your fish is a little bit frozen.
But with all these chickens here, nothing goes to waste. They eat every speck of whatever you throw out.
They'll pick that skeleton clean, them chickens. They'll pick every bit of meat off of that. You throw it out there, it's like, yeah. Waste not, want not.
Turn that salmon into eggs.
Yeah, turn that salmon into eggs for breakfast, right?
All right, here we go, number 2. We'll check on you again sometime.